Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we're back, man. My voice is gone, okay? First off, man, let me just say congratulations, man, to Floyd Money! Money Mayweather! Yes, the champ, man. The champ. The champ. The champ. Undefeated, man. TBE. TMT. Alright? That's how they do it, man. 50 and 0. 50 and 0. I told you guys, man, on my predictions video that it wouldn't go the distance. And if it did go the distance, it would be a decision. And I also predicted that there wouldn't be a stoppage or a knockout. And I was absolutely wrong, all right? I'm not going to spoil when it happened. And the reason why is because there might be some people out there that haven't had a chance to actually see it. So I'm not going to tell you when it happens. What I will say is that it did happen. There was a stoppage. And I want to give my hats off, man, to Conor McGregor, man. I wasn't a fan of Conor McGregor until this fight tonight. The dude is so... He's so powerful. He's huge. He's a giant inside of this ring, man. And I think that he has the potential to actually go into boxing, man. That's how great of a performance that he gave, man. And everyone at the end of the bout, man, they really didn't have any drama or any beef. I think McGregor was more frustrated with the boxing rules because we always protect our fighters, man, at all times. If you're not protecting yourself, if your hands aren't up, if you're trying to catch your breath, you still have to keep your hands up. And that's what ended up happening, man. McGregor he could not go the distance. All right. And I kind of figured, you know what I'm saying, that the Mayweather camp would do that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ever read this. If there's not a lot of people that have this right here. But if you do have a copy of this manual, okay, it talks about, you know what I'm saying, that sweet science that Mayweather has. And he figured it out. He figured it out. It was the easiest way, easiest approach to this bout. I'm not gonna lie about that. He just waited McGregor out, man. He waited him out. Just literally let McGregor go crazy. After 4 rounds, it was it. It was over, man. The entire theater was filled with McGregor fans, man. Here's the thing. I wasn't a fan of Mayweather until he fought Oscar De La Hoya. All right, I went into that fight in Iraq, and I'll never forget it, man, because you're in the middle of the desert and we're getting a signal and we're watching it on this giant screen. All right, it was in a war zone. Okay, I'm an Oscar De La Hoya fan. And I was like, who the hell is Mayweather? Never heard of him. Never seen him fight. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he defeats. He didn't really defeat Oscar De La Hoya. He destroyed Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya looked like an amateur fighting against Floyd Mayweather. If you go watch that video, if you watch that bout, I'm telling you, man, you'll be very surprised, man. Especially if you understand who and what Oscar De La Hoya, was to boxing at that time, man. And then out of nowhere, Floyd Mayweather, you know what I'm saying? Floyd Money! Floyd Money Mayweather comes out of nowhere, and that's where I became a fan of that sweet science, man. The dude is unstoppable. Conor McGregor is just... You got to give your hats off, man. For him to have, first off, for him to have the balls, the courage, man, to go inside that ring and to face that dude, knowing that you're going to get defeated, all right? And talking all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, during the the lead up to it, which he did. He sold the fight. If there was any UFC fans out there that weren't boxing fans, tonight they definitely, got a little taste of what it is, man. They also got a taste of this dude named Davis, who I'd never seen before, but apparently he was a champion and didn't make weight, and he got stripped of his title tonight. So he came out there showboating, doing some crazy stuff, almost flipped a dude on the mat. And there was another guy, I forgot his name, but he was before that fight. He looked pretty good, man. But the Davis dude, he definitely put on a show for UFC fans. And boxing should be in a pretty good place, man. The sad thing is, that's it. All right. Mayweather's, that's it. 50 and 0, he's gone. He's not coming back. this was his last fight, man. Which I kind of figured this, I knew he wasn't gonna say at the end of it, what else do you want, as far as the fans, because I think that the fans that have no respect for Mayweather, boxing fans, UFC fans, just people in general, sports fans, they understand that, or he understands that there's no pleasing them. Okay, they're gonna hate him regardless. And even tonight, I mean, he outboxed him. Obviously, we knew that was gonna happen. He let McGregor hit him with some crazy combos. He chased him. I mean, it was a different Floyd Mayweather, man. A 40-year-old Floyd Mayweather that looked like he was in his 20s. All right. So I really appreciate that last one, man. Everybody was cheering. McGregor fans are just nuts, man. I mean, there was people that had the flag, they had the UFC hats on. It was crazy, man. I never seen anything like that, to be honest, man. Never seen anything like that. It was really cool to be a part of that whole thing. There was actually a police force, yeah, in Mississippi, a presence of policemen. They escort you into into the movie theater. You have your ticket. And I'm serious. You got your ticket. And they walk you. They walk you into the actual room. And that's where I sat at right there. That was my reserved seating on Echo 10. Inside of theater number 1. And they walk you in there, man. And as soon as you go in there, you start feeling, all the the energy in the room, and it's just boxing fans inside there going nuts, man. And I had a really good time. I got to go though, because I got to let this voice chill out and relax, man. But yeah, to all the Conor McGregor fans out there, you should be happy. The guy did an amazing job, man. And I got a lot of respect to him, man. So yeah, salute to him, man. Hats off to him. The dude is a beast. He came. First off, let's talk about this real quick before I go. The weigh-in, he came in below the limit, okay, and then went from 53 to 170 pounds. How is? You tell me how that's possible, man. First off, how do you even cut that much weight and then put it on for the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got weighed in, and then what do? You just eat the entire night? Like, what do you eat? Steaks and pudding or something like that? Or what else? I mean, how do you do it? Can somebody explain that to me? How do you put on and pack on the pounds, man? Because the dude was just massive. And Floyd Mayweather was tiny. He was like a little tiny dude inside there next to this guy. And McGregor was obviously the younger opponent, just crazy fight, man. What's next for boxing? I don't know. There was a lot of talk, a lot of mentioning of stuff. I think Davis is really good. I don't know if he's going to change his behavior. He reminds me of a Adrian Broner, to where at this point in his career, he's young, he's dumb, and he's not afraid of making mistakes, but he makes unnecessary mistakes, man. That are all, preventable. Either you fire your corner, or you just give up. You know what I'm saying? Like tonight, he didn't make weight, and then he got stripped of his belt. There's no need for that, man. I don't know if it was done on purpose. It seemed like every match, number one, they had an older guy versus a younger guy, and the older guy lost. You also had a champion that was stripped of their title, and then that led into, Mayweather versus McGregor. So it's kind of like a little setup to where, had everybody on the edge of their seat, like, oh man, is this really going to happen? Is Mayweather going to lose? So, it was, I'm telling you, man, it's Showtime and Mayweather Productions. They did a great job, man. And I hope that they continue on with that, man, that relationship. Last thing, the funniest thing I saw tonight was those damn Corona girls. It seemed like everywhere the camera was going, they would sit there and try to move into it and then smile, like just smile for no reason. I mean, obviously they're supposed to smile. They probably get paid for that, but it was just weird just to see all that, man. Other than that, that's it. This is going into a frame finally. These are collector's items now, man. I mean, just you can't beat that. Signed in gold from Mayweather, and I also have two things coming from Showtime that I was able to get. Can't tell you what, but just stay tuned to the channel, and obviously, we'll take care of it and show you through an unboxing. I have been busy with life, and eventually I'll get back on and whenever I feel like it and put up some more videos. But other than that, that's it. Floyd Money! Mayweather! And still undefeated. 50-0. We're out of here.